Hello, how you doing? Welcome back to some more F1 2021 and another part of our Immersive Driver Career Mode with Mercedes. Today we are back in Season 5. We're leading the championship and we are heading to Austria, where we have had some excellent results in the past. We have also had some shockers as well. So, you know, and the threat of reliability is always there. But that's how the championship is looking at the moment. We're 6 points ahead of Lewis Hamilton there in second. Ocon is keeping pace with us in third there. But then Max Verstappen, current world champion, has retired from 2 of the races so far. And he is down in 7th position. So really not good for him. And he's only got 15 points as it stands at the moment. If we have a look at our previous form here, the first season we DNF'd. No, we didn't. We finished 5th. There we go. We finished 5th. Second season we DNF'd for Ferrari. It was in that very, very frustrating season. That could have been so much better. But 5 DNFs that year did not help our cause. We then had Season 3, which we won the championship, of course, finished 9th in Austria for Red Bull, and last season we finished in 2nd. So, you know, we need to go out there, we need to win this Grand Prix, I think, just get ourselves a little bit of a gap to Lewis Hamilton. We are going to stick with the first engine of the season, try and keep them as fresh as possible, but the R&D looking brilliant. We have got the ultimate chassis upgrade in progress, and you can see we have only got a couple more to go, and they're both ultimate upgrades, and you know, we should blow away the opposition, really. We are constantly updating. Red Bull are the ones that are closest at the moment. Ferrari and Williams have dropped off a little bit in terms of being the chasing pack. McLaren, Valterri, they're up there as well. Alpine, Aston Martin, Alfa Romeo, and particularly Haas, a long, long way off where we need to be. But let's see how we get on in qualifying. Can we get another pole position? Well, here we go, first flying lap of the qualifying session, and we are a fair bit off the pace, a second off Max Verstappen there. And I must admit, when I looked up and seen Max put in a 1:01.9, I sort of grimaced a little bit, thinking, wow, how are we going to get up to that sort of speed? But I suppose we have got a little bit more extra fuel in the car, so... you know,
we've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Let the car work out where it is. We're going to let Hamilton through. Let us feel these soft tyres, because also I haven't ran on these. I've run on the hards and ran on the mediums this weekend, but I haven't done any running on the soft tyres, so perhaps that's what it is. But Hamilton now coming round. What's he going to produce? Let's see, as we come up to the line, although that's going to invalidate our next lap. Hamilton comes up to the line, doesn't, oh no, he does go quickest with a 1:06, a 1:01.6. But yeah, we're already invalidated for this lap, and I don't think we'll get round with enough fuel, so we are going to have to go round again. Probably on these scrubbed set of tyres, just to get through, which isn't ideal. It's not how we want to prepare. Well, I decided not to go out again because our time was just so much quicker than the likes of Vettel and Ilott, Joe, and you know that we were just never ever going to go out. So we're through in 13th place. Not ideal, but at least we're through and we can reset now. Well, coming up to the line on medium tyres, what's it going to be? It's a better lap, a 1:02.4, which is the fastest time for now, but that was what we wanted to do. wanted to match Max Verstappen, Esteban Ocon out there on mediums as well. We needed to respond to them, really.
We have
Oh,
2
a little
laps of
bit
fuel
wide.
remaining.
Ooh. No damage, though. Just need to let these guys through. Hamilton's the last one through, so we'll do a little turn there. I don't think we can really improve this lap. Goodness me. Oh, Schumacher just brake tested us there. How annoying. They just overtook us and then broke straight away. So we have got a little bit of damage to the car, which isn't ideal. Oh, dearie me. Well, out onto the gravel. Don't want these tyres to feel the effect of that particularly. But yeah, I noticed Ocon and Verstappen were going out on medium tyres, so for me it was important to match them and take away that potential strategic advantage. I think Lewis Hamilton has gone out on the soft tyres, but we're currently quickest. A lot will depend on what the likes of Lewis can do. Of course, it's going to take a little bit of time to repair that front wing, but I'm hoping that will be alright and we'll be able to get through to Q3 on these medium tyres. Well, I'm in a bit of a dilemma here. We are fourth. Hamilton absolutely trounced our lap time on the medium tyres, so he's going to be on mediums as well tomorrow. Perez and Tsunoda there on the softs. Leclerc's going to be on mediums. Schumacher, Norris, Alonso. Gasly's currently on mediums. But Verstappen and Ocon, they're going to come out on softs. Gasly's probably going to come out as well. And if they all come out on soft tyres, that's 3. I think we should be okay. I do think that. The pit lane is very, very quiet at the moment. Doesn't look like anybody is particularly planning on coming out. Keep an eye on that feed. There goes... Who's that? That's Stroll. He's not going to be an issue. Who's the next car? Is that Perez? Maybe? I think Perez is already through, I would imagine. But there's Stroll. Then Charles Leclerc. So he's coming out on soft, so he's going to go faster. Alonso coming out. Russell coming out. He should go a bit faster. There's Verstappen. But I don't think anyone else is particularly going to get those lap times in. There's Ocon coming out. As I say, I think we should just about make it through. And I think now that Red Bull are going to be on soft tyres, we've hopefully got that strategical advantage ourselves and Lewis. I imagine Gasly's going to be coming out as well. But they're running it very, very close. There's Gasly. So he should make it. Giovinazzi coming out as well. But here comes Russell. Let's see what he can do on this lap. We'll ride on board with George Russell. We've sort of accepted our fate now. We're going to stay in and hope that we make it through on the medium tyres. So he comes through the first sector. Is it going to be any better? It is a little bit better. It's a 10th quicker. And now comes up to the middle sector. There's Max Verstappen. He should make it easily through now. Latifi, he could also feature. So what were we on? A 1:02.4, I believe. So here comes George through the middle sector. 28.1 middle sector. What's he going to be up for? Oh, we're not going to see the end of his lap. We're not going to see it, are we? 4 seconds left. He comes up to the line. He did get through, and we're out. We are out in Q2. That is a disaster. Well, Russell did go quicker than us in the end, only just, but he did manage it. Giovinazzi managed to go quicker than us as well. Wow, both McLarens. Wow, we're going to be 12th. Wow. That is what you call a disaster.
Welcome to the beautiful Styrian Mountains for another chapter in the story of the Austrian Grand Prix. It's one of the shortest laps on the calendar today then, with 7 rights and just 3 lefts, making up the 10 corners of this high-speed circuit. Turn 2 is barely a corner at all. They'll be flat out through there, a left-hand kink into the uphill braking zone of turn 3. Turns 1, 3 and 4 are all potential opportunities to overtake. Anthony Davidson joins me once again in the commentary box. And it's fantastic to have you with us here today, but I'm curious, as a man with experience out on the track, how do you stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
But from the moment qualifying's over, you start to feel the adrenaline in your body build up and the buzz in your stomach as you anticipate the run down into turn 1. It's all a bit like going into battle, and the unknown situation makes you nervous. Those pre-race nerves are a good thing. The day you don't have them means that you don't care anymore. And of course, you have to make sure that all the procedures are second nature to you, so that they're not taking up too much of your capacity.
Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Ocon, Leclerc, Sergio Perez, and Gasly, Tsunoda, Russell, Mick Schumacher, and Antonio Giovinazzi. The captain, Latifi, Lance Stroll, and Vettel. Eilert, Joe, Lando Norris, and Christian Lundgaard. Mazepin and Fernando Alonso rounds off the grid. Now, it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track.
Okay then, here we are, down on the track.
Points finished last race. Let's aim to keep the momentum going.
Now, Jeff suggesting softs and mediums. I think we match Hamilton. We match Hamilton on the medium tyres. And maybe have the softs as the second stint, but maybe slightly longer than what we expect. That could work. That could work. But we're going to need a good formation lap, get plenty of heat in these tyres. Oh no, we made contact with Mick there.
Cycle, so let's concentrate on bringing tyres and brakes.
How annoying. Well, absolutely no formation lap then. So here we go. Ready for the lights. Lights out, away we go here in Austria. It's a bit of a bogged down start and Latifi gets us, as do the 2 Aston Martins, but we go for it into turn 1. A little bit of a corner cut, but we had to avoid it. Avoid any sort of collision. Was that a bit of the front wing that has gone there?
Issues with tyre wear
No,
now.
we're
Keep taking
okay.
care of them.
We go down the inside. We got a chance on Giovinazzi as well here, and we are through. So up to 10th. We need to quickly settle down into this race. And I think we can make it bang up to 2nd, and then it's going to be who's quick out of ourselves and Lewis. Over the weekend so far, it looks like Lewis Hamilton is the one with the edge. And that goes along with last year's form as well. He managed to win this Grand Prix. We finished 2nd. We didn't really feature in contention for the race victory. But now we really need to get our mind together and get ourselves back up that order. Lewis Hamilton leads the way after the first lap. We've got the 2 Red Bulls behind, then the 2 Ferraris. Gonna have a chance on George Russell here down the inside. He goes very, very defensive. We take an outside line, should be better in the traction zone, and we are. Just about got away with that. He was going to go very, very defensive on the inside line there. But we managed to make the most of that. And we are through. Up into 9th position. A nice clean start to this Grand Prix. Not too wide there, which is good. Closing in on Mick Schumacher here. And the final corner. And here we go.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you are within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
DRS is enabled now. So this is going to be a chance on Mick Schumacher. Again, he goes defensive. But we take the outside line, leave him the room. And we're through. So up to 8th now.
Brilliant. Nice move.
And again, it is an overcast day. There could be some rain at some point. You never know. But we're going purple in Sector 1 and Sector 2 here. So we are the fastest driver out there as it stands. A little bit of track extension there. We come up to the line.
We're trailing
We
our
had to
teammate by 4
drop off a little bit.
seconds.
Already 4 seconds behind Hamilton. This is the problem with starting down the grid. We might be the quickest car out there, but we're not 4 seconds quicker than Lewis Hamilton. Again, we're making that corner our overtaking spot today. We go around the outside of Pierre Gasly, so we're up to 7th now. So we've got Tsunoda and then the 2 Ferraris, and then it's a ding-dong battle. Remember, we're doing all of this on the medium tyre. A little slide there, that's not going to help us. You were right on the back of Tsunoda there.
A new strategy is available on the MFD.
He's suggested a new strategy.
Confirmed.
Coming in a lap later. I disagree with that, I think. Let's see how we do on these tyres. Didn't quite get the chance this time to make a move. And of course, that's what's going to happen. It's going to get harder. Well, we have a chance down the inside.
We might have an issue. Hang in there. We're attempting to manage it.
Oh no, not a reliability issue when we're flying through the field. That would be a big disappointment.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the softs.
We just have to hope that Jeff comes back and says there's no issue. There's Perez, and we're through on him as well now. No, it is. It's over. It's over.
As soon as possible. We can't risk you carrying on with this race.
Well, what a
I repeat,
disaster.
find somewhere to retire immediately. It's too dangerous to stay on track.
I think we took Perez out as well. Oh my goodness, what is he doing? Safety car deployed. What on... I mean, I obviously am not controlling this. Our AI driver has just gone completely insane. And, well, Lewis Hamilton...
The underbody's taken a little damage.
Is he going to come in? Well, I don't know. But that is a disaster. We're out.
Engine off.
And reliability issues. And I said it at the start, didn't I? I said reliability always plays a part. But Lewis Hamilton has won it. I think we could have done that, you know. We were flying out there.
Without a doubt, the safety car changed everything today. The key to their success was keeping calm and reacting to the situation quickly. We've seen teams in the past throw away wins because they were too hesitant, but here they were decisive, and that's allowed them to take the advantage.
And I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory today. Everybody played their part. Congratulations then to Mercedes, your race winners today. After an incredible performance, Lewis Hamilton secures the top spot in the Drivers' Championship. Let's focus on the driver of the day. Anthony Davidson, who do you pick?
I think for driver of the day, I'd probably pick Lando Norris. He lived up to every inch of his reputation today, and I think he'll be going home, quite rightly, a bit proud of himself.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. It was a tough race for our championship leaders who lose ground at the top of the table. Meanwhile, good work from Aston Martin this weekend, who pushed themselves further up the order. Well, that was certainly an incredible weekend of racing. Be sure to join myself and Ant for more exciting Formula One action soon.
Well, I mean, it was a really good race up to that point. Of course, a poor qualifying, but as it happens, it wouldn't have mattered anyway if we'd qualified on pole position. But we were absolutely flying at the start of that race. You know, I mean, you look at our lap time, and it was the 4th fastest lap time overall, and that was on the medium tyres. That was, you know, before the fuel burned off. I genuinely think we could have won that race, and that would have been an awesome victory. We had some amazing overtakes. But yeah, that is us out of the Austrian Grand Prix. So we have to bow out, and we have to say, well, hopefully we can do it next time.
Let's talk about
disappointing.
it. This race has cost you first place in the championship. Do you think you have what it takes to get it back? It looked like your car wasn't 100%. Would you like to comment on that? How do you feel after your teammates' victory? Are you happy for them, or do you wish it were you? Appreciate your time.
Well, an absolute disaster for us in terms of losing out that championship lead to Lewis. That could be a big moment in this championship. You know, that it's a full 25 points that we've lost. But the good news is we've got the pace. We know how good we can be. But there you go. There's the mechanical failure. Let's have a little look at those components. And it was the energy store where it went wrong. Nothing we can do. Absolutely nothing. What we are going to do is put in a brand new fresh engine for the next Grand Prix, so hopefully that should not happen again. Fingers crossed. And we hit the halfway point of the season already in Britain. But yeah, reliability has played its part. 20 points separate ourselves and Lewis Hamilton. It is going to be a titanic battle for the final 6 races of this season. If you have enjoyed that, then give it a big thumbs up down below. Subscribe for plenty more F1 content, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.